Hello students. Today in this session we have Kushagra with us. Kushagra is currently a final year IIT Kharagpur civil engineering student, and we will understand in this video Kushagra journey on how civil engineering as a branch, whether you should pursue or not. So thanks a lot, Kushagra, for joining us.
Thank you, Gautam. Thank you for providing a platform so that I can discuss these things with the aspirants of JEE because at my time also I face a lot of difficulty during JUSA phase. So thanks a lot.
Right. So my first question is I want to start with your JOSA journey. During your counseling, what made you choose this branch, this civil engineering as a branch?
Okay, so I got my selection in 2018. So 2018 when JOSA started their shortlisting in 7 rounds. So I am native from Pilibhit, Uttar Pradesh, a small town at UP Uttarakhand border. Not many ideas from there. So when I got selected into IIT, so I asked for advice from previous IITs. Like there were a couple of IITs from my city as well. So they gave me advice, just choose a IIT which has a better community so that you can get funding regarding each and everything that you might get interested in. So I got the concept of which IIT I has to choose. So I chose IIT KGP, mother of all IITs. And then when I started looking at the list of JOSA, so there were multiple engineering domains that I never heard of. So I started use Google regarding those branches, and I got a basic knowledge. So the one thing that fascinates me was specialization in environmental engineering at IIT KGP because at that time only IIT KGP used to offer specialization in environmental engineering. So I get to know about environmental engineering. So I found it fascinating. So for environmental engineering, civil engineering is a compulsion course in BTech. Then my first preference became civil engineering with a specialization in environmental engineering. And second was physics because physics is all time now. So from there, I also used to have some other recommendations like industrial engineering, EC, electricals and communications engineering. But after first round, I got civil engineering with specialization at IIT Kharagpur, all requirements fulfilled. I just freeze that choice and bet.
Right, right. So really a good story, really interesting. So in general, what you will recommend to students? What sort of uh, subjects the students should have a base on during class 12 so that they can pursue the civil engineering? Is it not having a command more over the fluid mechanics, the physics part, maybe the solid mechanics and all? If they have more interest towards that, they can pursue this branch in general.
So if I talk about engineering domain, so all PCM, physics, chemistry, math are required. You can't skip any one of the subjects. But if I focus on civil engineering, yeah, physics part will be more. Fluid mechanics will turn into a whole course rather than a single chapter from physics. There will be chemistry when you study about concrete, aggregates, and other civil engineering related things. And you will also even get microbiology, biology in civil engineering because in structural part there are certain sort of cements that use bacteria for self healing, and environmental engineering is a lot about using microbes for remediation. Geotech are using, and fluid mechanics, it will become a whole subject. So for basic command that you need is on physics. Yeah, definitely you need a good physics concepts, and after that you need a bit of chemistry, and mathematics is must for every engineering role.
Right, right. Yeah, very true. These are the basic foundation on which this whole engineering pillars are built on. Kusagra, if you see at present in India, the whole development phase is ramping up. Lot of constructions are going on. Highways are getting built. Lot of infrastructure like stadiums, statues are going building on. So, how do you see at present in 2022 civil engineering or 2023 when a person or in upcoming year student join? Is this branch still relevant, or the maybe something the trend has been changed? How do you see this at present times?
Uh, Gautam, the thing is that civil engineering is one of the oldest domain of engineering. And the term civil arises from civilization. So civil engineers are those folks who build civilization, work for the development of civilization so that a civilization can establish and go on for centuries. So yeah, the recent developments are quite low in civil engineering, but the opportunities are as quite high as earlier. there are popping domain like HFT, high frequency trading, computer science and engineering, data science, which are popping and booming at a very rapid rate. So they hire a lot of folks. So when we see those numbers, we got distracted and we got confused कि यार सिविल इंजीनियरिंग में तो इतना कम हायर हो रहा है और इन लोगों में इतना ज्यादा क्यों हो रहा है। नहीं, जितना अपॉर्चुनिटी नीडेड था उतना है। और यूजली क्या होता है, 100 लोगों के बैच में 10 लोग ही ऐसे होते हैं जो कोर इंजीनियरिंग के लिए जाते हैं, and those 10 students definitely got hired by big MNCs or got into PSU as well as follow their passion for public services like IES, IAS and UPSC. So सबका होता है सिविल इंजीनियरिंग में प्लेसमेंट। ऐसा ये मिथ है एक कि सिविल इंजीनियर्स यूजुअली अनएम्प्लॉयड रह जाते हैं, लेकिन ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, इसका मैं खंडन करता हूँ।
Right, especially being at IITs and premium colleges of the country, I don't think anyone is unemployed if they have a right skill set.
Not about IIT in general also, like they all get placed because there is a constant requirement of futuristic eco building. So even the non-IIT tier 2, tier 3 college also civil engineering folks gets placed very easily in their core domain.
True. So, somewhere down the line, if you see at present what is happening in the whole bubble of CTCs, 1 crore package, 2 crore का package IIT में लग रहा है, तो student is somewhere losing down कि उनका core interest क्या है. But I think they are money running behind the money. अगर if they see the core interest where it lies, so maybe in that sense, student can succeed. Uh,
तो
right.
गौतम, जब मेरा आईआईटी का प्रिपरेशन का टाइम था तो हमने भी यही सुना था कि 1 करोड़ का पैकेज, 1.5 करोड़ का पैकेज, बट उनकी रियलिटी थोड़ी अलग है। Those package will offer you 1.5 CR, 2.48 CR. Even my friend from IIT KGP got a 2.48 CR in Netherlands. So usually these packages are abroad packages. और जब उनका सैलरी कट होके हाथ में आता है ना, यूजुअली दे एंड अप विद 6,000 USD पर मंथ। तो मतलब इतना कोई हाइप नहीं, पैसे के पीछे कभी नहीं जाना, अपना इंटरेस्ट परस्यू कीजिए और सबसे बेसिक बात है एक्सप्लोर करना चाहिए, because we don't have idea about each and every domain of engineering. So the more you explore, the more you get to know about them, explore what courses are taught in that domain, so that you might get a better feel about the domain. And if you find that interesting, just opt for it and try to study. Because if you choose a domain जिसमें कि आपका इंटरेस्ट है, तो पढ़ने में भी मजा आएगा और you will definitely become industry expert after some time.
Very true, Kusagra. One very common questions among students are, especially girls candidate, कि is the civil engineering as a branch is suitable for girls? So, थोड़ा सा मतलब, how do you see this question?
In 2021, I don't believe that anything is unsuitable for anyone because it's an age of internet and every information is at your fingertips. हाँ, थोड़ा फिजिकल इंटेंस रहता है सिविल इंजीनियरिंग, क्योंकि जब आप टेस्टिंग करेंगे, कभी कभी क्या होगा कि 50 kg का लोड है, यू हैव टू बम्प इट 50 टाइम्स, 26 टाइम्स, तो थोड़ा फिजिकल डोमेन रहता है टेस्टिंग के टाइम पे। बट सिविल इंजीनियरिंग सब कर सकते हैं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि लड़कियों के लिए थोड़ा टफ बैठेगा, नहीं। आई बिलीव दैट फेमिनाइन पार्ट ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन ऑफ इंडिया आर कैपेबल इनफ टू डू एनीथिंग ऑन देयर ओन। और अगर आपका इंटरेस्ट है, आप डिटरमाइंड है, सिविल इंजीनियरिंग नहीं, कोई सी भी इंजीनियरिंग ब्रांच को आप परस्यू कर सकते
Right. So, I think you already discussed about the academics part. If we move, you already told कि हम लोग majorly courses will be around physics. I think uh,
हैं।
fluid mechanics, hydraulic physics, maybe some transportation related courses and all. So, apart from that, I will like to ask you a question that civil engineering is a branch which requires a more experience. So in initial years, you will not be at a good position, but there is जैसे आपको experience होता है, you climb the ladder. So at present, how IITs or good institutions in the country is helping the candidates to nurture these skills so that they can become industry ready.
So the first thing is hand-on experience through internships. The
Okay.
IIT, मतलब, I do not want to use that term force, but they force their student to get hands-on industrial experiences, either through academia projects or indulging in industrial projects. So you get knowledge from civil engineering domain through studying books, but civil engineering is a domain that on practical reality the things varies. The situation in Kharagpur and situation in Delhi is a bit different.
Very true, true.
So for those things you need industrial experience in civil engineering. तो civil engineering में एक चीज ये भी होती है कि जब आप शुरू में से कॉर्पोरेट ज्वाइन करते हैं या कोई भी जॉब प्रोफाइल ज्वाइन करते हैं, दे गिव यू अ ट्रेनिंग पीरियड फॉर अ ईयर और फॉर अ ईयर एंड हाफ. उसके बाद क्या आपका जब इनिशियल जॉब पीरियड शुरू होता है, सैलरी थोड़ा कम रहती है. और लेकिन जब आपको धीरे धीरे एक्सपीरियंस होगा, यू गेन एक्सपीरियंस, यू स्टार्ट डिजाइनिंग बिग प्रोजेक्ट्स, तो आपका जो पैकेज पे दोबारा आ रहा हूँ क्योंकि पैकेज ज्यादा फैसिनेटिंग होता है, आपका पैकेज एक्सपोनेंशियल फैक्टर से बढ़ने लगता है. जबकि नॉन कोर सेक्टर में अगर आप जाएंगे तो लीनियर से बढ़ता है, और एक टाइम पे आके व्हेन यू आर इंडस्ट्री लीडर और अ वीपी और अ प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ अ सर्टेन कंपनी, तो सेचुरेट हो जाती है. बट सिविल इंजीनियरिंग में वो एक्सपोनेंशियली बढ़ता है, और एक टाइम आपका ऐसा आएगा कि नॉन कोर पैकेज और सिविल का कोर पैकेज बराबर हो.
Very true, very true. So if we see at present times, multiple IoTs have hosted multiple projects also, like
जाएगा.
Bandra Worli wala जो highway है, otherwise this uh, I think airport of Mumbai. So even multiple projects are being done by IITs. So I want to know a little bit about internships. So in general, how are the opportunities in IITs in terms of internships? क्या companies सामने से offers ला के देती है students को, so that students can get opportunity? वो इंटर्नशिप क्या सिर्फ कोर में होते हैं या कैन स्टूडेंट्स opt for internships in non-core also? So a little bit on this part.
In IIT and as well as many NITs, the scenario is through CDC, Career Development Center. So the companies approach them, they provide the roles list to them, and when they release the list on portal, you are free to apply in any of the domain. Either it is software development, product management, consulting, tech role, non-tech role, core. It's only up to your knowledge and your expertise. So आपका जिसमें भी knowledge expertise है, आप उस फील्ड में अप्लाई कर सकते हैं इन आईआईटीज और मेनी ऑफ द एनआईटी. कोई रेस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं होता ऐसा कि आपको अगर कोर ही पढ़ा है तो कोर की ही फील्ड में जाना. इफ यू वांट टू, बस आपके ऊपर है, आपने एक्सप्लोर कर रखा हो, यू शुड हैव हैंड्स ऑन एक्सपीरियंस थ्रू इंटर्नशिप और सम प्रोजेक्ट, एंड यू शुड बी पैशनेट अबाउट दैट फील्ड. और इवन
Okay.
हैंड ऑन एक्सपीरियंस के लिए मैं ये भी कहूंगा, मेनी आईआईटीज होस्ट फेस्ट इन देयर कैंप ऑन देयर कैंपस थ्रू स्टूडेंट एंगेजमेंट, जिसके थ्रू आप थोड़ा हैंड्स ऑन एक्सपीरियंस इन अ कॉम्पिटिटिव वे में पा सकते हैं. लाइक आईआईटी खड़गपुर होस्ट क्षितिज, it's a techno management fest for tech and management related activities. IIT Kharagpur also hosts Meghalaya, whole fest dedicated to civil engineering, where you apply the concept that you learned in the class in making bridges, pavements, highways, doing case studies, and writing codes to solve civil engineering problem. So, अगर civil engineering का थोड़ा और आपको hands on experience चाहिए, you can definitely participate in these competitions or fest, and definitely they will help.
True, true. So I think the opportunities are मतलब incredibly good in these
Hmm.
colleges in terms of anything. Can you
Yeah.
talk a bit about types of companies in the core domain of civil engineering that is coming up? Like name a few companies जो अभी placements वगैरह के लिए या internships के लिए आती रहती है.
So the all-time placement companies are JSW, Tata Steel, Tata Consulting, and DLF. Sometimes Mercedes also hires civil engineers, structural engineers especially, and many more company that came on a regular interval, not on regular basis every year, but on a regular interval after 2 years, after 3 years. There are PSUs like Coal India, ONGC that hire civil engineers, especially steel structural specialization people. And after that, we have other PSUs, UTIs, and other public service people like some PWDs also hire from IIT KGP for basic roles or in the advisor role. They sometimes hire the research scholars for some advisors role. So there are tons of opportunity in civil engineering as compared to others, because those fields are restricted only to civil engineers, because a person that can only design a structure who had studied structural analysis, steel structure, RCC structure. So competition थोड़ा कम हो जाता है उन जॉब्स के लिए, बट वो आप ही के लिए डेडिकेटेड हो जाता है सिविल इंजीनियर्स के लिए कि हाँ आप उसमें जा सकते हो और बहुत ज्यादा अपॉर्चुनिटी रहती
Yeah, very good point has been like conveyed by you. Ki, if the companies are coming for the core domain for civil engineers, so it's restricted for you only. You have the opportunity. अगर general companies आ रही है तो सब बैठेंगे, तो वहाँ पे थोड़ा सा
Hmm.
competition is bit high. I think I was seeing your profile also. You worked in really good companies like Nestle, Reliance, and all. So I think this is a good message to students also. Ki, apart from core civil engineering opportunities, non-core may I think you worked in business domain and all. So
Hmm.
opportunities are there, right? So can you throw a light a bit upon how and what was your work and how look, when you got into Nestle and companies like Reliance?
So, like, I started with interest in environmental engineering and management. So, in my second year, to explore thing, I started participating in general championship events. Like, first, I participated in OpenSoft. It's a regarding the coding part. So, within 10 days, I was sure कि मुझे coding तो नहीं करना. फिर I explored data science. जब कोडिंग पार्ट आया एमएल का तो वो भी छूट. उसके बाद फिर मेरे को कंसल्टिंग और पीएम के लिए आई पार्टिसिपेटेड इन केस स्टडी कंपटीशन एंड प्रोडक्ट डिजाइन कंपटीशन. और जब मैंने प्रोडक्ट डिजाइन किया ना उस समय मैं श्योर था कि हाँ मेरे को यही लाइफ में करना है. फिजिक्स इज ऑल टाइम लव. एनवायरमेंटल इंजीनियरिंग एक हॉबी की तरह आ गया क्योंकि उसमें इंटरेस्ट था. और जैसे कहते हैं ना जिसे आगे परस्यू करना है एज अ कैरियर वो मेरे लिए निकल के आया प्रोडक्ट मैनेजर. तो आई गॉट माई फर्स्ट इंटर्नशिप एट हाइपर रियलिटी टेक्नोलॉजीज जिसमें मैंने यूआई डिजाइन पे काम किया था एज अ प्रोडक्ट मैनेजर. सेकेंड इंटर्नशिप वाज विद नेस्ले. इट वाज अ प्रोडक्ट मैनेजमेंट रिसर्चर इंटर्नशिप और उसमें मेरा डोमेन था रेडी टू ड्रिंक बेवरेजेस के लिए मार्केट स्ट्रेटजी. थर्ड मेरा कंसल्टेंट था पपलीवा कंसल्टिंग के लिए. इट वाज बेस्ड ऑन एनवायरमेंटल इंजीनियरिंग क्योंकि एनवायरमेंटल कंसल्टेशन कंसल्टेंसी है पपलीवा. और उसमें मेरा रोल भी था कि एडवाइजर. Fourth, I got at Laville through CDC, IIT KGP, and it was a SASE company that deals in software-defined wide area network. And one with Reliance Retail, Reliance Retail was also a marketing strategy company. So product में business domain में जब interest आया तो उसी को ही आगे pursue किया. Environmental engineering को as a hobby. क्योंकि मेरा current environmental engineering में टॉपिक है वो है आपका प्रिंटेड सर्किट बोर्ड बायोरिमीडिएशन फॉर मेटल रिकवरी. और मेरा बीटीपी भी था एंटीबायोटिक्स रिमूवल फ्रॉम वेस्ट वाटर. तो ये सिविल इंजीनियरिंग के अंडर ही आता है. इसमें फैसिलिटी डिजाइन करना होता है और फॉर द बेटरमेंट ऑफ एनवायरनमेंट.
Right. So I think you have really ex- explored all the domains in terms of even being a civil engineer, product management, consulting. So I think that's really good thing, and that's the benefit of studying in good college. Like the opportunities are incredibly high. So right. So we talk a lot on internships, jobs profile. अभी तक हम civil की बातें कर रहे थे. थोड़ा सा can you glance a bit upon IITs? मतलब being the one of the oldest IIT Kharagpur, the largest IIT in terms of size and all, student size भी काफी बड़ा है. तो how does it like to be in the campus IIT Kharagpur? How your life in last 4 years have been changed, opportunities and all. मतलब कैसा what makes IIT Kharagpur unique?
Okay, so the thing that makes IIT Kharagpur unique is the community. The student community, the academia community, the alums, and all other interaction that you will have, they will lead to the character development of a student. और शर्त इतनी है यहाँ के कि आप चीजें एक्सप्लोर कीजिए, अपना इंटरेस्ट पहचानिए और लोगों से जितना हो सके ना उतना कम्युनिकेट कीजिए. क्योंकि आईआईटी खड़गपुर एक बहुत ही रिमोट से एरिया में है. यहाँ आसपास कुछ है नहीं. कोलकाता भी 180 किलोमीटर दूर पड़ेगा आपको. तो
Right,
जो भी है कैंपस के अंदर अंदर ही है. जितना भी रिसोर्सेज है वो सारा कैंपस के अंदर है. सो यू नीड टू इंटरेक्ट विद पीपल टू गेट दोज रिसोर्सेज फॉर यू टू गेट द नॉलेज रिगार्डिंग दैट डोमेन. और यही इसका सबसे बड़ा पार्ट है क्योंकि अगर सिटी लाइफ के आसपास होता है देर आर सर्टेन डिस्ट्रैक्शंस फॉर स्टूडेंट. बट यहाँ सिटी लाइफ है ही नहीं. जो भी है सिर्फ आईआईटी केजीपी है. दैट्स व्हाट मेक इट्स यूनिक एंड दैट्स व्हाट मेक द यूनिक कम्युनिटी ऑफ आईआईटी केजीपी. इवन मेरे जो कई इंटर्न हाइपर रियलिटी का इंटर्न आई गॉट अ रेफरल थ्रू एलम तो मेरा तब लगा था. और इसी के थ्रू फिर आगे चीजें बढ़ती गई. लोगों से इंटरेक्शन हुआ. इवन आई वाज फॉर्चुनेट इनफ टू मीट मिस्टर जगदीप धनखड़ ऑनरेबल वाइस प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया. सो कनेक्शंस काफी अच्छे हो जाते हैं यहाँ, और इस यहाँ की जो कम्युनिटी का क्लाइमेट है, दैट्स वेरी सपोर्टिव। एंड आप उसमें बस, आपके अंदर हंगर होना चाहिए एक्सप्लोर करने के लिए और लोगों से कनेक्ट।
Right, right. So it's the people who make the college, right? It's not the college who make
या
people. We can say that
नॉट द
way.
कॉलेज।
Right, right. So true. So moving a bit upon end part, uh, at present for the JOSA aspirants जो अभी JOSA काउंसलिंग के थ्रू जाते हैं, they have a very common doubt कि ब्रांच अच्छा लूं कि कॉलेज अच्छा लूं. So this is a very very common question and students are little bit in dilemma कि कैसे मुझे इस पे जाना चाहिए. तो हाउ डू यू सी कि कैसे मतलब व्हाट शुड बी द योर मैसेज टू द स्टूडेंट्स.
So my thing for that approach is focus on branch rather than an institute. So you choose a branch, do some homework, get a list of branches that you are interested in, prefer set your priorities, and after that apply for JOSA council. Once you get into a good branch in any of the IIT, the opportunities are same. No matter it's IIT Bombay or IIT Patna or IIT Kharagpur. If you get into an IIT with your branch, the branch you prefer, all things are set for you. Nothing is left. Just explore the opportunities and work over your skill set. And regarding that branch thing, there is also branch change option after first year. So if you get a lower rank in JEE and you end up with a branch that you don't like, so first year में उस branch का कुछ नहीं पढ़ाया जाता है. First year में it will be physics, chemistry, math, English and other subject courses as well. तो आप उस फर्स्ट ईयर में अगर अच्छा सीजी लाते हो, डेफिनेटली यू कैन गेट अ ब्रांच चेंज और आपको अपनी प्रिफरेबल ब्रांच मिल जाएगी जिसे आप पसंद करो। और बस उसमें एक कंडीशन रहता है कि यू हैव टू क्लियर दैट सीजीपीए कट ऑफ। अगर
ओके.
आप मुझे, जैसे मैं सिविल में था और मेरे को अगर सीएस में जाना होता है, आई शुड हैव क्लियर दैट सीजीपीए कट ऑफ, तो मेरे को सीएस में ट्रांसफर हो जाता है मैं फ्रॉम सेकंड। तो एक
ओके.
और ऑप्शन मिलता है, ये बेनिफिशियल ऑप्शन रहता है आईआईटीएंस को। दूसरा ऑप्शन रहता है आपको माइक्रो और माइनर्स में। माइनर आर लाइक 4 सेमेस्टर कोर्सेज की अगर मैं सिविल इंजीनियरिंग का स्टूडेंट हूँ, आई वांट टू गेट अ माइनर इन कंप्यूटर साइंस और मैथमेटिक्स, I will take some particular courses of that minor, and after fourth sem, I will get a diploma degree of minor. And same goes for micro. Micro is 2 semester course. तो tons of opportunity for IITians. तो अगर आपका रैंक नहीं आता है, जोसा में ब्रांच भी अगर थोड़ा छोटा मिलता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। फर्स्ट ईयर में आप मेहनत कीजिए और अपनी मनपसंद ब्रांच लीजिए जिसमें आपका इंटरेस्ट है। फिर भी कुछ बैड लक रहा, नहीं मिल पाया, you have the option of minor and micro. You can opt for them and study whatever you.
Okay, so being even a civil engineering, I can do courses of computer science, I can do courses of electric engineering and all. So okay, so I think that's a good part. मतलब I think there are very rare colleges in the country जो आपको एक ब्रांच पढ़ रहे हो उसके साथ साथ आप और भी कोर्सेज कर सकते हो. Even business courses are I think also there, economics courses and all, right? Apart from engineering.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, IIT offers a tons of opportunity in terms of branch. There are even science courses, BSc, MSc for physics, chemistry, math, for humanities and social science, economics, management courses. So find your interest, explore your interest, and just study. That's the funda for an IIT.
Right. So one last question from my side. What will be your final message to the students who is watching this video, that how should they plan their journey of their college the upcoming 4 years?
So my advice will be explore your interest, set clear priorities, and have a blast during your college days. Try to explore things that you haven't explored yet. Try to get taste of many particular domains that you want to explore, and interact with as many people as you can. Because in college life, cooperation will bring you more result than confrontation. So cooperate with most of your folks, get in touch with them because they will help you in your times and you have to help them in your times. And that thing will make your college life memorable.
Right. So thank you, and thanks a lot, Kusagra, for giving your precious time. I hope this video helps the students who are watching us to decide whether they should opt for this civil engineering as a branch, which was started for building civilization, and building civilization is a basic need of the humanity. So this branch need will never die. So that's a good part. So I hope the students get benefited. So thanks a lot.